This will be a screen capture from a video from last year, October of 2017, by this YouTuber called Lisa Haven. Another broken clock that's right twice a day. These people are there to distract us mainly, but you know what? They get it right every now and then, and she's reporting on the catastrophe in the Pacific Ocean, and the feds have bizarre results on the Pacific Ocean. Where have the fish gone? Yes, and she's reporting on it. Good for her. She's reporting on it. I'll just play this for a minute. You can listen to her.
And that is this. Bizarre events are happening in the Pacific Ocean. Now, we all know that Fukushima plays a huge role in all the
Really?
abnormalities that have been washing ashore in California, in Hawaii, and on the coast of Japan. We also know that massive amounts of fish and animals and birds have been dying along the coastline, all of which the mainstream media continues to ignore. Now, things are getting a little bit worse than they were before in this latest alarming report, and that is this. Feds are finding very bizarre results when they are surveying the ocean there in the Pacific. Check out this report from www.enenews.com, and it's titled Alarm, Feds Find Bizarre Results in Survey of Pacific Ocean. Record low numbers of fish. Experts say we pulled up that net and there was not a thing inside of it. This is really different than anything they have ever seen before. Now, the report on ENE News references another report from SeattleTimes.com titled Scientists Survey the Pacific Northwest Salmon Every Year. For the first time, nets are coming up empty. Scientists have been hauling survey nets through the ocean off the coast of Washington and Oregon for 20 years. And for the very first time in 20 years, they're coming up empty. The report goes on to say, we were really worrying if there was something wrong with our equipment, said David Huff, an ocean ecology program manager in the Fish Ecology Division of NOAA Fishers. He's
Oh, okay. Well, you get the idea. And this study was done by NOAA Fisheries. Now, isn't this interesting? You know, NOAA Fisheries. Where else is there a NOAA? Oh, there was a book. There's in the book called the Bible. There's a story about a guy called Noah who was in charge of the flood, or making sure that people survive the flood. Oh, these these reptiles give themselves names. This is all significant as well, people. I alert you to the idea that we are being scripted with all of these stories. And of course, like I say, this is a broken clock. That's right, twice a day. She's a nice enough lady, I guess, Lisa. They use stories actually to publicize themselves mostly. You can see by the 350,000 subscribers, you know something is happening here, because this is propagated as well. But now this story is incredible. Obviously, people that are in the know, it's no news. It's no news. I've known this since March of 2011, when this nuclear plant blew up. She relates it to the Fukushima event. She does relate it to that, so kudos to her. And here are the reports she's referring to that came out from the Seattle Times. They put the nets in NOAA Fisheries, Noah, and the Ark. They're laughing at us. Obviously, this reality is so scripted. When you look at the connections that I don't even look for this necessarily, but they just pop up. So anyway, this survey was done in 2017. Oh, bizarre survey results. Oh, I wonder why. Well, you know, if you're staying on top of this, and the stupid blob thing, okay, it's the stupid blob again that comes up here, this keeping us away from the actual fact, what is going on. The ocean is being decimated, destroyed by the nuclear radiation coming out of this plant, this death plant, for the last 7+ years. And I'm going to go to video. You can catch this. I'll leave a link from this as well. I'm just putting this up because people are still kind of scratching their heads and pretending we can handle all this. But my concern always in my reporting isn't to be like this like this character here, like this lady here. I'm not going to make any more comments about her, but I'll go to the video now. This is my preamble about Pacific Ocean, very alarmed by absence of fish. People that still have a heartbeat pounding in their chests understand what's going on here. They're keeping posted, they're keeping apprised of the situation that is Fukushima. And there have been people like Blanche have been reporting on the salmon catastrophes and the catches, what's out there. And what you're seeing, I'm just running a little slideshow of my nuclear scientist paintings. I thought I'd run a little slideshow as I go on with this. My point is that people in the know are aware of this. And when I present my commentary, my thoughts, my reflections on the situation, what we're facing, what I'm wanting to do is bring through my own example, through my work, in this case through my work, but I mean I'm talking about this situation. I'm making verbal commentary, not just visual but verbal commentary. The most important thing to me is to document and to express the feelings, the time that I think we are living in, what I call the age of fission, and these paintings represent this. And I want to bring people in to my way of thinking, obviously. People that have a vision and a mission want as many people as possible to have an idea of what's going on, and to share what it is they're thinking and feeling. So this is something that is important to me, and my approach to this isn't the old hammer over the head routine like quite a number of the people that understand how serious this story is and are frustrated and angry that we're even in this position to have to talk about this, that what is understood to be the authorities or the institutions, the agencies who are responsible for actually protecting life, not just human life, but protecting life. And they do word lip service to their mandates, but they actually don't do anything. They do fuck all. They just sort of sit beside, and this is why people get angry that comment on this, that understand how serious, how bad this is. I'm just gonna check to see if it's still running.